internet issue. It just cut out my stream. That sucked. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. I'm not happy about that. I don't know if it's just me. I mean, it's not my connection to my Wi-Fi, which my sister keeps saying, it's not the connection, that has nothing to do with the internet. And that's probably true, and I just don't know jack squat because it's me. But yeah, so it has nothing to do with that, but I just don't know what's up with my internet. I don't know what's going on in the area, or if it's it's just Sony, or if it's YouTube. I don't know. Let's hope it doesn't do it again, because that sucks. Excuse me. So, however, it was located too far north and levied extremely high taxes on everything. Let's not hit the wrong button. To avoid paying these taxes and to cut the traveling distance, the traders made an arrangement to meet in southern Targan. The place became known as Dunabad. So this city was founded by traders? Free trade! Agreement. More or less, this city eventually got more and more visitors thanks to its strategic location. People started moving to Dunabad, seeing plenty of opportunity to sell their goods or I thought they said oft, or offer their services to sailors and traders. I'm speaking too much like the Alsis. Not this Alsis. Gashia is a different Alsis. She's been out in the world too long. Didn't take long before Dunabad became the largest port in Targan. You know, fuck the royals and all that. Lady Scotia, how do you know so much? Is it because you've lived for hundreds of years? I will take that as a compliment, Sonny. But say that again and you'll learn pain worth hundreds of years of torture. What the fudge? He might be serious. I don't think he was meaning anything ill of his comment. I really don't think he had it. Finn really isn't someone who says stuff like that. Now I have to figure out where else I have to go. Okay, I can go back. Good. Don't know how. Aren't I telling the fast travel people how to get there? Isn't that a crime? What do you think about it? Oh no, they have special arrangements with the fast travel merchant and Muria's. So they're all in the know-how. They're all Alsis. Everyone who's in the mercantile business for fast travel is an Alsis. There we go. That's the lore there. It's canon. We don't explain how fast travel works. Okay, where's Dunabad? Dunabad, southern Targan. So, what I would like to know is Ostia is like on the opposite side of... I really wish there was a map of the world. Because I don't know if Ostia is like on the opposite side of Dunabad. Like, I assumed we traveled like east-west or something like that. Because they're both in southern Targan, right? Oh, this is southern Legrand. Then where's Dorai? In Belfast and Dorai. Will this not count? Does this not actually have a seaport there on cliffs? No, we left from Belfast. That's a seaport. But of course it doesn't tell us what part. And then there's Dorai. It's in western Monroe. Well, let's go to Ostia. I hope I didn't make a mistake. But I feel like I did. Because I can't get down there. I guess this doesn't count. Even though this is a port town. You know how weird that is? This is very weird. This doesn't count. What are you saying now? Anywho. Did we actually deal with that? I don't know if we did. I think that's just something. Maybe we do that later. Oh yeah, we still need to do the side quest here about, well, there's 2 side quests here, technically. Apparently this port doesn't count. There's Blacksmith's Challenge still here. And then the Noble Ghost. Because I try to get to the... I can't get the 4th servant of Esme. He's like, you need to do this shit with me. And I'm like, ugh. Okay, and I keep forgetting what the actual item is, so I need to look. Well, first... Oh, you're not sellers. Oh, it's 18. Okay, you don't actually sell it, of course not. I don't understand why I have to walk all the way around. It really bothers me. Okay. That's not, it's you. One SP Bloodstone S. Okay, it's not a high Bloodstone, it's an SP. What is an SP Bloodstone S? I've never found a recipe for this or found this item. And this is really bothersome. Like, why would you have a quest? I have to comment on this. I may have already commented on it, but I have to say, why would you have a quest that I'm not able to obtain at the moment? You know what I mean? I mean, the one in Telharan about saving the guy for 500, even though it's crazy as fuck, but it's a possibility. But this, I have not even encountered the recipe for this item. So, it doesn't make any logical sense to me. Maybe that's a random drop for an item, but no. I am disheartened by that. Same as I wasted 100,000. I was supposed to say 100,000 won. 100 dinar for fast traveling here. Which, wait, hold on. Is that 100? Yeah, that is $100. Well, 100. Well, if we're doing dinars, dollars, 100,000 won would be quote unquote equivalent. Anyway, overthinking stuff. Let's go to Belfast, and then we'll go to Durai. Oh, yeah. Does what's her name say anything? Oh, she does not talk anything about him at all. That's so sad. He got drunk. Fuck him. Oh, he got drunk and he didn't fuck me. There we go. That's it. There we go. I saw it. The shinies clipped off on the edge of my screen, but I saw it. You can still feel the celebratory spirit in this city even after the festival is over. You're right, Lady Scotia. People here always seem happy, and they are always willing to share that happiness with others. They're really kind. Not all people are kind, but the ones who are have always impressed me. This city always held its festival, even during war. The people here never lost hope and always spread kindness. That's the power of religion. They are religious folk. I mean, it's a celebration of Lur, so... Yeah. They never hesitate to help others, and that's why others never hesitate to help them. I can't imagine them holding the festival if something terrible or chaotic is happening nearby. Belfast is well known for its peacefulness. Perhaps they believe the festival is one way to stop people from waging war. I mean, that is a fact. I mean, when you think about it, for some things, if you hold a certain event or whatever, it's a way to prevent war. Festivals and whatnot. I mean, that's why you have sporting events as entertainment. I mean, frickin' sports is a way of practicing and training for war. I mean, it's supposed to be like off-season. It's like jousting. That's why they did that. Anyway. Okay, some sports. Let me rephrase. Not all sports. Golf? No. Rugby, U.S. American football? Yes. Well, basketball too, because I think basketball has formations. But yeah, golf, tennis. I guess tennis, if you're swinging your arm, like a sword. Slashing. Clearly fencing. And whatever else. Anyway. Belfast as well? No, I said that. That sounds crazy, but I understand their feeling. You can't say they're wrong. I almost forgot we were at war during the festival. It made me remember we're all different, yet we're all the same in a lot of ways. There was no racial or class segregation during the festival, just people meeting each other and sharing their happiness. Looks like you've made a wonderful memory, Lady Scotia. I have, Sonny. I have. Holy water, Belfast. Why do we have different... I thought we were combining them all in one container, but we have different containers for them. Okay. Onward to, I guess, Dorai. It's so weird that... Ostia does not count. It really is weird. It is Rivendell. I'm sorry, it is. Look at that. Down here. That's probably near the here. Did I see it? What? Oh, maybe it's near him. No. Am I really not right? Where is it supposed to be? Maybe it's up there to the left. Oh, it is. Okay. I was about to say, game, don't piss me off. Always respect the Muris. I forget how I was going to pronounce this versus Murias. It's Murias? Murias. I guess Murias. Always respect the Muris. Yeah. Always respect the Murias. Huh? Why? For their way of life. The way of life? How is it different to that of other people? There are sea fishing folk. The whole village is a sea fishing folk. Did you see any other place that we went? Even to the other places that were on the docks that were only sea fishing. Well, maybe the other. Okay, let me rephrase that. Maybe, but they have like different. Their homes are different, so I assume there's more than just sea fishing. Can't you see it? Most Murias choose to live in small and simple houses. Okay, we're talking about homes. Okay. Come to think of it, I suppose houses in Dorai aren't as big as in other cities. It's not a city. It even says village in its description, dummy. This is because they don't want to disturb the balance of nature. The balance of nature? What does that mean? They believe that a certain balance existed at the very beginning. When the land was created, humans then began inhabiting the land. They require shelter for living, and that's why they built houses. However, that disrupts the balance of nature. This is why the Murias build smaller houses to keep that balance as intact as possible. I thought that was because they couldn't afford bigger houses. That could be a reason, but nah. You're wrong, Sonny. Dorai is abundant with natural resources. However, the Murias choose not to harvest it all, or to tell anyone about it. Good for them. To preserve the balance? Exactly. They never take more than they need. They never go fishing if they have food, and they never pick more fruit than from the trees than necessary. It's their way of caring for Mother Nature. Plus, they don't have any refrigeration of any kind, so they're not going to do that. That's an interesting way of life. Yes, it is. I prefer it to any other. Oh, the water of Dorai. We sure have traveled a lot, and we finally have the 3 kinds of seawater. Now I can prepare the holy water for Nella. Let's go back to Marius and heal her. Did you do it? Did you prepare it? I bet they're in 3 bottles in my inventory still. See, they are. What are you talking about, fool? Okay, where's the travelers down here, right? Yeah. Wasted my money to travel around. Whoosh. Griffin Ho. Actually, I can just walk out here, can't I? No! Yes, I can. Okay. I was like, wait, I will go here. No, I will go out. No! Almost clicked on the wrong thing. Okay. We brought the water for you. Please wait for a moment. I'll prepare it for you. Oh, thank you so much. I totally forgot what voice I gave her. Yep, I did. Oh, thank you so much. Removed holy water of Dorai, holy water of Belfast, and holy water of Dunabad. First, put all the seawater in one place and boil it. While waiting for it to boil, the herbs until the water goes red. What? Wait, what? Oh, okay. It must be the herbs. I was about to say herbs. Okay, I was like, wait, how does boiling water change it to red? And I'm like, okay, it must be herbs. I'm sorry. Even if I get a world full of magic, boiling water should not just magically or just turn red by nature, by law. Sorry. Prithee, tell me, will I be fine? No harm trying. Yeah, how do we know? Well, maybe Scotch knows. It's ready. Wait, how are we boiling it? Art thou certain this is holy water? It doth not appear that way to me. It smells lacketh valor, and it looketh nasty too. Just drink it. After that, use it to wash your face, hands, and feet. Fine. Oh my gosh, it worked! Sorry. Why am I shocked? Yeah. I am back. I can no longer see through me. I am not invisible anymore. Thank you so much. You saved me from the curse. I'm glad to have helped you. Now we must continue. Wait. Please accept this. Consider this as a token of mine own gratitude. Heck yeah, give me that sweet, sweet experience. Holy crap! Everyone gained 2 levels. What the fudge? oh, wait, that's 10,000? I thought it said 1,000. Come on, SP fudge. Hey, it's worth hoping for. I was reflecting on mine own behavior while waiting for you to bring me the medicine. I think I understand wherefore someone would curse me, and I have learned a valuable lesson from it. I need to dye my hair platinum blonde in order to... Okay, anyway. Okay, Skashi only gained 1 level, and so did Arya. And Finn. And Kale. But apparently Eris and Azam gained 2 levels. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Alright. Level up. I get that luck needs to be at 25. Let's do that. Oh, I need my agility. Well, in general, my agility needs to go up, but do that later. Sorry. I'll go up to 55. That up because I need that to be up at 50. Cyclone Burst. Shrink set. Aqua Rapid Volley. That needs to be another 10. What the fudge, mate? What the fudge? Wait, what is your... Okay, your vitality is low. That's why you have low HP. Well, that's one reason why. It's also weapon-based, which still bothers me. That doesn't make any sense if you pay... I don't like that. Sorry. 23 vitality is not at 50. Strength is at 50. Agility 16. Intelligence 13. Strength is 16. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll save because we're gonna have to go and meet what's her face, Chancellor Lucia. Let's go. Oh, that's supposed to be platinum blonde. Or are they supposed to be white-haired? When they were all close up together, they looked platinum blonde, so I don't know. I guess it's platinum blonde. Maybe they are white-haired. I'm going to say platinum blonde. Anywho, you should wear a proper attire when on an audience with the High Chancellor. Wait, weren't we supposed to be changing our clothes for that? No, that was just bathing. Sorry. Yeah. And I do see the shiny. Do not cause any trouble hither. Shiny. Could it be SP Bloodstone S? Watch thy manners in front of the High Chancellor. It is mine own dream to protect the High Chancellor from evildoers. What I am trying to say is, please behave yourselves. Oh, you are thinking lustful thoughts. Okay, no, I don't know. It sounded like it. Okay, game. Dear game, I have to say, while I like the look of the game, let's see here. Now, you have a carpet here. I should be able to walk forward behind the pillar column. What is the difference? Is one connected to the ceiling and one is not? Or is it just a word based on origin? I have no idea. But anyway, the point is, I should be able to walk forward and then connect to the one above. Instead, you expect me to walk on the side here, which is clearly, right, I can't even walk all the way. So I can't even walk properly on carpet if I wanted to. That bothers me. It really does. Okay, anywho. You say the same thing. So when I was a kid, okay, I can't say that yet. Well, no, I mean 10, I guess. Because I'm thinking, when did I have Final Fantasy VI? Well, 3 in USA on Super NES, or SNES, or Super NES. And I didn't know how to pronounce Chancellor. I think I said Chancellor or something like that. I did the CH as a K. Because I was like, I don't know. Or it's Chancellor or Cancler or something. I mean, I was really confused by the word. Yeah. Okay, anyway. You say the same thing? Nope. Please watch where you went. It's gonna cut someplace. Yep, there it is. I need a drink. Like how Azim still looks like a vagabond. You have finished the ritual. Yes, we can proceed to the next step. Wait here while we open the breach. Breach? The fudge? Ursov? Excuse me, my lady, but we need the heart to perform the ceremony. Of course. Fine. Finn, give it to him, please. Here it is, sir. The force given to Ursov. Excuse me. I thank you. Ursov, please inform me when the tree is ready. Yes, Your Excellency. Now please excuse us. So, maybe we should have talked. Maybe we should have a talk while we're waiting. Oh, uh-oh. There is nothing to talk about. Oh. I'm surprised that none of the younglings recognized me. I guess you haven't told them about me. And wherefore should I have? 'Tis a proper punishment for a traitor to be forgotten completely. Traitor? Oh, no, sorry. Traitor? Lucia, you can think of me however you like, but I would never betray my own people. Then why didst thou leave? You know why. Why do you keep asking me? There is no acceptable reason for what thou hast done, short of madness. No one leaves this nation. We are a city nation. No one leaves. Unless you want to get shot in the back. I mean, well, no arrows. I can still say that. No one leaves our hegemony. That's not right. Wait, is that right? That's not the word I meant, regardless. I meant... Oh my gosh, I'm tired. I can't think the right word. Let's just say that. No one leaves our hermit kingdom. I think that actually applies to South Korea, not North Korea, but it might apply to both. Or Korea in general, I think. But yeah, that's where I was going. I was going with either Koreas, basically. But yeah, especially the North, though, with the shooting. That's... Okay, I'm explaining my point, and now it's stupid. And I can't think of the right word that means homogeneous. There we go. That's anywho, I want story. I don't care about the plot right now. I want to know story behind her. How many times do I need to tell you? I don't understand any of this. Could someone please tell me what's going on? I want to know about story too. So thou hast not told them who thou truly art. I still remember the last thing you said to me before I left. Probably it. It's hard for me to admit. Thy shame, thy disgrace. It's my fault, Lucia, but I wouldn't have left if I hadn't thought you had been more suited to... They are siblings. Oh my gosh, are they like Edge? Not Edge. In a strange way, not the similar, obviously, but like Edgar and Sabin. I'll end up Final Fantasy VI. Always excuses. Thou knowst not but how to force me to bear all this alone. She did not want to be Chancellor. Basically Queen. I mean, a Chancellor with a crown. I mean, come on now. Anyway. But again, I guess a time period or something in the game. But yeah. Because I know you're more than capable. Because thou wanted to flee thy responsibility. Lucia, I'm just not made for all this. I belong out there. As a warrior, stabbing things. I'm not good at being a leader. Look at you. You fit the part. I wouldn't. Can you imagine me having a crown and a scepter? Clearly, thou hast chosen those sinful outlanders over thine own people. Just thinking what those words can mean and imply in other contexts. Anywho, after all these years, and you still don't get it, do you, Lucia? I've had enough of that. Oh, sorry, that's Lucia. I've had enough of thy excuses, Scotia. I told thee we have nothing left to talk about. This can but happen again and again if we waste our time on fruitless conversation. Excuse me, Your Excellency, but what is exactly going on between you two? You've been quarreling a lot, and it seems like you know each other well. They're sisters. You can't figure that out. It seems I must tell you the truth. Then you shall understand. What are we talking? Is she saying that to Scotia or to Aria or who? Please, Your Excellency, tell us what's going on. Scotia was my own elder sister. Da-da-da! Your sister? Can't you tell us this, Lady Scotia? I mean, it's not really that important, but... well, I guess for certain things, maybe. Like, why the fuck is your sister? It looks like you. I didn't think it was necessary to tell you that I'm an unwanted family member. It really isn't. So this is all about intrigue in the royal family. Great. No, Sonny. Marius isn't a kingdom. It's a structured settlement. Oh, I thought it said, I was thinking by structured, I thought it said fractured. I don't know why I thought that. Clearly it's not the same word. Just her family's fractured. Oh, Snapple. If you're talking about social structure, then I see no difference. You're not being a total a-hole. There is a difference. Marius doesn't have a king or queen, just a high chancellor who dresses like a queen. But, Lady Scotia, why did you decide to leave? You were supposed to be the one to claim the throne, weren't you? That is not her voice, and I am idle. Yes, Lady Scotia, why did you choose to live outside of Marius? I was chosen to be the spellbinder, to guide the Fatebound, and Lucia's destiny was to take care of our homeland. That's why Lucia and I parted ways. Enough of our various fates and thy preposterous story of being chosen to be the spellbearer. I can stand it no longer. Well, tough shit, because I can say whatever I want. You may not believe it, but I was called by a voice from on high. A voice heard only by thee. Thou hast always been delusional. You have no idea how sorry I am about all of this, Lucia. Let me fix this. Let me fix us. There's nothing left to fix, Scotia. Thou can't... sorry, that's not const, it's cannot. Though, it's probably cannot, but I'm not doing the proper royal we because I'm not... As you might notice, I don't have a good British accent for frickin' of any type for, eras, so clearly I'm not British. Okay. Thou cannot fix something that is beyond repair. Thou hast broken us badly enough. Your Excellency, my deepest apologies, but I can't help but interrupt. Wow. Dark. Interrupt. Why do you insist on calling us outlanders disgraceful? I suppose thou knowest not what thy forefathers did to bring chaos upon the land. I know there's a war raging out there, but that's definitely not what we want. We want nothing but peace and order. I have heard such words so many times. 'Tis always a lie. You outlanders. I say outsiders so much, but I think that's what other people say in real life, so... You outlanders strive only to force your own ideals upon others. 'Tis the only thing you know how to do. We didn't come here to argue. Thou claimst to be the mentor of the Fatebound, the one who's charged to guide them all, and yet thou hast told them nothing? They already know their duty and purpose. The rest is trivial. Thou hast admitted things that would provide them enlightenment, and thou hast done so purposefully. They fail to grasp their own origins, the very purpose for which the Fatebound exist. I told you that doesn't matter anymore. They know that they're doing the right thing. No, Lady Scotia, everything that happened in the past, I want to know it all. I want to learn. I'm a scholar. I sense thy fear now, Scotia. The truth has always terrified thee. Your Excellency, please, if there's something we don't know. Oh, there are many things thou knowest not, child. Then, would you please enlighten us? Very well. I shall tell thee everything, every detail from the very beginning. Are we gonna have a cutscene with Lucia's voice that sounds awfully similar to Scotia? Or Scotia's, you know? I believe thou art already aware that the universe is divided into several realms based on their proximity to Earth. Do we know this? Was this told? Where's my instruction manual? I don't think we were told this. The realm that is the highest and closest to Earth is Tir Magmur, the home of the Divine Ones, the Ausis. Is this based on just land structure of where things are close to Lur? Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh my gosh.
The higher up, closest to Lyr's realm, is Tir Magmur, home of the Divine High Aosis. Underneath it, there is Legrand. Whence during its first age more than 1,000 years ago, the land was inherited by its 3 native races. Humans, the ancient lions of the east, and the 4 great dragons of the north. The eastern land of Legrand, Targon continent, was a peaceful place, unlike the northern Albion, where the dragons and humans are always fighting each other. In the deeper territory of the universe, there is Dune Aiden, home of the vile beings the Lyr detests, the Firbolgs. Due to its destructive nature, the Firbolgs brought destruction to their own land, leaving the Dune Aiden shattered to pieces. Soon as they realized they needed another land to occupy, Firbolgs has been trying to find a way to ascend to Legrand, the closest realm. Knowing this, Lyr sent down Aosis to help Legrand's inhabitants defending their own land from the accursed Firbolgs. Numerous Aosis and 4 apostles, mothers of the heroes, landed in Sesai to inherit the western Legrand, Old Muria to be precise, and built garrison there. During the first years of Firbolg's arrival, all the natives hardly put any fight against them, causing the incomers to occupy the land almost entirely and easily. The heroes also given a hard time fighting against the Firbolgs, which invasion coming from all directions. Most of Old Muria crumbled, but the heroes still striving to defend our homeland. Fortunately, Drolvanir, one of the great dragons of the north, came to help and successfully repelled the invasion, although he was gravely wounded and dying. The help of Drolvanir did not come without hoping something in return. Drolvanir conveyed his wish for the heroes to save the last surviving dragonkin, to which the heroes agreed. Drolvanir's help brought heroes to come to realization about how to protect Legrand entirely, to strengthen the resistance against the Firbolgs. Knowing that they were unconsciously leaving the other parts of Legrand unguarded, they knew they shall expand occupied areas and build quarters over them. Therefore, 3 of the heroes ventured to north, south, and east side of Legrand, while one of them stayed in Urias. The strategy proven could turn the tide of war effectively. Territories occupied by the Firbolg has been decreasing significantly, even though it was still not enough to cast away the Firbolgs completely. The heroes needed to help the natives whom grown thin in number day after day, and also build stronger resistance at the same time. Therefore, they decided to invite the natives to take part in fighting for the land. They share them own powers to the natives by mating. Luch, hero of the West, stayed here, mating with fellow Eosis. Luanda, heroes of the East, was mating with the Great Lion, and gave birth to Aramons. Dagda, hero of the South, was mating with a human of muted society in Phineas, which was also a witch doctor, and gave birth to the Norns. Linus, heroes of the North, had the biggest responsibility, for he must also fulfill his promise to Dralvanir. He was mating with both human and the last dragon of the North. The offspring from human was ones who called the first men, and the offspring from the dragon was the shapeshifters called the Dringers. The heroes taught all of them own descendants to unite and stand strong for them own land. With such immense power, the heroes and Legrand's people could eventually put up a fight against the Firbolgs, and the amount of Firbolgs left in Legrand decreased significantly. However, the heroes were also badly wounded. Despite the wound, the four heroes were still trying to complete their own duty to finish the Great War. In order to protect Legrand's future, they all sacrificed their own life to send the Firbolgs back to their own shattered realm. With their own last effort, the heroes pushed the Firbolgs back to Duneiden, closed and sealed the breach to prevent the Firbolg from coming back. After the heroes passed away, the children of heroes brought the armaments back to their own home, planted them in the cardinal trees to be the pillars of equilibrium.
Okay, so number one, that was a very long and very interesting cutscene. Okay. So cool that the music stopped. Okay, no. After the fact, no. Number two, unless I'm misforgetting or misremembering how Scotia sounded as, whoever voiced Scotia, she does not sound the same as Lucia. And number three, that must suck if you were the last, the hero to the north, I believe it was the north, who mated with a human and mated with a dragon. Because dang, just imagine how big the dragon was. Okay, sorry. That's all I had to say for that part. I mean, that's little silly fluff there. But yeah, that. Oh no, and I'm sorry. There was another number 4. I forget what. I lost my number. I don't remember because I'm tired. But the last thing I forgot. I wish this game had if there was no instruction manual, I wish there was an in-game, encyclopedia or whatever you want to call it that has the lore and everything that you can read up on it again later, because there's a lot of terms and names that is hard for me to remember because I forget, because I'm only playing once or twice a week, usually once, this game, and I'm just like, what? And I can't really look it up online. I mean, there is some fan wiki, so I mean, there's that, but why should I be looking that up? Honestly, I shouldn't have to. And I forgot the other thing. I guess this is 5 or 6, whatever. Is that the first time we've actually seen the map of the world of Legrand? Because seriously. And I just now realized that Lucia calls us outsiders or outlanders. Technically, she's the alien. Her people come from another realm. So, what the fudge? Okay. Now, me not having the same voice as Lucia because I am not Irish. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what background. I assume Irish because the names sound Irish, but I have no idea. Or Celtic. Thus, thou would also be available if Legrand... Wait, what? They would. Thus, they would also be available if Legrand had ever had to face another cataclysm, as the heroes mentioned in their final testament. Thousands of years after the heroes' departure, the second age of Legrand began. And she actually said Legrand, not Legrand. I'm pretty sure Scotia said Legrand. And with it being everlasting bloodshed. The heroes warned that the Furbolgs, defeated, would never stop them from striving to return to Legrand unless they were annihilated. But it seems the descendants of the heroes became carried away by the victory and slowly began to forget the testament and even their own history. Now the heroes and their armaments have come to be considered naught more than a myth. The people of Legrand also forgot their unity and how they were meant to protect Legrand. This means not only protecting the universe, but also each other. They did not realize that separating themselves served only to weaken Legrand. Yes, no manifest destiny, biatches. You stay together. You stay homogeneous, not heterogeneous, you assholes. Wait, they are technically heterogeneous because the heroes mated with other people of the world and area. Because Alcis is not, they're from a different, well, realm, not world, realm. Okay. The descendants only grew more selfish, foolish, and greedy. 'Twas this that brought the children of Lenus to part ways and build opposing factions. The first men built Fandor, and the Dringers built their own kingdom of Altia, and the two races began to vie with one another. At first the war was over. Oh, this is actually still a continuation of this. They just didn't have enough money and to, I don't know, to do it. I don't know. Who knows? At first the war was over the right to the hero's legacy. What? Why? That and the armament within the Mugna tree. What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. But as time passed and Legrand continued to suffer, the feud became about naught but power and domination. I almost read dominion. That's what I wanted to say. Legrand's people forgot that they are all brothers and began killing each other. No sisters. Fuck the women. And in their greed, Fandor sought to build more settlements and expand their territory. They hastily made their way toward the frontier, where people who did not wish to join any faction lived in peace high in the mountains. The locals refused to surrender their land without a fight, and the Fandorians were unable to establish a foothold. Refusing to acknowledge that the frontier is a harsh environment that cannot be tamed and cultivated, the Fandorians kept trying to conquer it. And they slaughtered their own long-forgotten brethren in the process. They turned the frontier into a cursed, brutal, or now I don't say cursed, burial ground, and countless lives were lost. Wow, that sounds messed up. Now I understand why Lady Lucia refused to let us enter. I guess there really is a lot that we don't know about. No. Will this chaos ever end? I think that was Arya's voice, or Eris's voice, not Arya's. It turns out our history is built upon one enormous error. And thou, Scotia, thou thinkest that thou canst solve all of this? Thou hast failed the Dathi tree and handed it over to the accursed protege, and thou claimst thyself the mentor of the Fatebound, who shall restore Legrand. Your mentor is naught but a self-proclaimed spellbearer. For shame. Lucia, please stop this. Thou hast never been honest to them, Scotia. Thou let them follow thy path without question. Except it wasn't Scotia that told us about this. It was a former dragon. She's the spellbearer, the one who can extract the armaments. What is there to question? Then, hast thou witnessed her extracting one with thine own eyes? Hast thou beheld this spell in action? But she's the spellbearer Lazarus told us to find. But hast thou seen proof of this? And not once hast thou bothered to think that thou mightest be deceived? How couldst thou ever trust her, child? Have a little faith in me. Okay. Her. Wait, did I just get DMC banned? Hold on. Okay, anyway. It, it's written in the history books. I've read about it before. It says that Lazarus is the one who, and yet I have lived longer than any of the authors of your history books. If I cannot trust anything or anyone, then why should I trust you? History is but words and can easily be altered, and you ignorant outlanders have ever been foolish enough to swallow it whole. I have witnessed history. I have experienced it myself. But thou, for thee is but words upon the page. Words upon the page. Sorry, that's short for upon. Well then, what is the true history then? Thou thinkest the North a mess? No, child. To complete Legrand's horror, the War of the South began to heat up in Phineas. The cursed Norns, who eventually discovered the nefarious capability of their own Arth, began to shed blood in the South. For years, they had performed a blasphemous act, building undead troops in secrecy to conquer the land. They forced the humans of the South to fight an endless battle against the deathless legions. In these desperate times, some humans ventured all the way to Targan, hoping to find better minerals to build stronger weapons. In this case, materials would be the same thing, but yes. The rest of them came here to Muria and asked for our help to end the bloody work of the cursed Norns. My father was the High Chancellor at the time, and he agreed to join the humans and lead our troops to purge this terror in Phineas. Okie dokie, this is where she's pissed off with Scotia. I can see it. The humans let our troops fight on the front lines, and right before our troops were about to be defeated, they fled like the cowards they were. Okay, oh wow, or she's upset with them too. Us too. They left our troops to perish, and mine own father was brutally murdered. Marius was dealt a great blow that day, and I lost my mother soon after. What, due to heartache? What the fuck? I have to question this. Why? But that is not the end of the story. My goddamn sister. I mean, there's a god. Yeah. One of them, technically-ish. Yeah. Oh, I'm so confused. I'm confusing this story with, I think, maybe some other story, which I can't think right now. Anyway. To complete the misery, not long after the loss of my family, I was compelled to lose my only sister, who was supposed to replace father. To be more exact, she left me, and she became accustomed... Okay, she's not supposed to be angry voice. She gets to be angry voice, but I'm looking at her face. As she became accustomed to battle, she decided to continue the war against the cursed Norns. She kept fighting them until one day she decided to implement a morbid method for quickly annihilating the cursed Norns. A morbid method? Annihilating? No, a morbid method. Annihilating? What What do you mean? Come on, Arya. We know this part of the story. I prefer not to speak of the details. 'Tis too horrid. At least I thought we did. This is what's confusing. Okay, never mind. I guess. Oh, she said it was the furbolgs, didn't she? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Eris is gonna go insane and kill a bitch. Okay, no. Okay. But Lady Scatia told us it was. So thou shouldst explain thyself then, Scatia. It would be childish of me to say I had no other choice, but I was young, foolish, and careless. Just a year over 500. Sorry. Thou hast broken the code, Scatia. The Ausas must seek no vengeance. Ooh. It was a profound mistake, yes. But I didn't do what I did for the sake of revenge. I did it for justice. That's the opposite of the coin. I just wanted to help, and I wanted to put an end to it all. But, as it turned out, I didn't even know what I got myself into. Confess thy sin, Scatia. May it ease thy step later when thou enterest the judgment of the Roshua tree. At the time it was chaotic in the south, and oh my gosh, there's a lot of dialogue and speech. I might be ending it after this. Jeez, I didn't know it was going to be this much development. I thought the cutscene would explain most of it. Nope. Only a big chunk of 1/3 of it. Big chunk of 1/3 of it. There we go. I saw suffering everywhere. I saw people losing their homes and children losing their parents. We fought we fought with all our might, but the cursed Norns kept coming. Their undead horde seemed to be indestructible. So, I turned to the old way. I sought the dragons, hoping they would help us stop the cursed Norns. She was the one that brought him? Oh. Just as they had helped our ancestors repel the furbolgs. Or, no. Sorry, this is after. I get so confused with the different wars. There's not a way to... or if at the very least there should be a timeline, a genealogy, or chronological order of the events, and that would be helpful too. Okay. I ventured east to find the last righteous dragonkin. Oh, is that Lazarus? Yeah, okay. Dragonkin, who were rumored to roam the desert. That's how I got to know him. Lazarus. I asked for his help to end the war. He agreed under one condition, that I develop a strong bond with him and become his rider. I'm sorry. I had certain thoughts cross my mind. Oh, dark. You're also thinking dark. Well, it's not really dark. It's just sexual. Okay. Anywho. You see, once he turned into a dragon, he would lose control. So he required someone he can trust to bring him under control. So I had to be his lover and then ball gag him. No, I won't say ball gag him, but I mean, and then bound him in a harness when he turned into a dragon. Sorry. My mind is... And then, of course, being late and me babbling. It's not even that late. It's only like 2 minutes until 9 p.m. So, honestly. Yeah. Anywho. And you fell for each other, did you not? Thy foolish quest ended in a foolish love. Oh my gosh. What if Arya is the daughter? Oh my gosh. You know how insane this story twist would be? 'Cause I'm sorry. Arya looks like Scotia. I mean, they both have freaking red eyes. Okay, that's a lie. Scotia doesn't have red eyes. It's just Arya. Did Lazarus have red eyes? I don't remember. Actually, did Lazarus even have a portrait? I don't remember if he did. I don't remember because I haven't watched back my videos, and I don't really want to. And that's probably why many people don't. I don't really want to hear myself. Oh, gosh. Anywho, foolish. Maybe to you. It sure didn't feel foolish to us that time. So we departed to Phineas again. Together, not again. When we got there, everything went according to plan, but the cursed Norns refused to surrender so easily. At one point, Lazarus became enraged. I lost control of him, and the situation quickly got out of hand. Excuse me. See, I got confused because I thought the dragon who attacked the Norns, the cursed Norns, was Valhalla. You know, that was for Wargs. I got confused with the two different wars there, honestly. Lazarus was only supposed to be a deterrent, something that would force the cursed Norns to surrender, but it all went horribly wrong. Ooh. If only we'd realized that we'd rushed things. Okay, okay. That our bond wasn't strong enough yet. That we hadn't had enough sex yet. And intimacy. We needed more foreplay. Then it would have been okay. No. Please tell me this isn't true. Please. I'm so sorry, Eris. I regret it deeply. I never meant to hide it from you. Eris is gonna kill a bitch. That's you, Scotia, just to let you know. It's just, I didn't have the courage to tell you the truth. Not only you, Eris, but all of you. I swear. I swear. By the moons and the stars in the sky. I still condemn myself to this day. No, I can't believe this. Why? I'm failing at my British accent. Because I've been doing these other voices. I'm bad. I'm so bad at voices. Ugh. Can't even keep the ones I want to keep straight. I ran out of water. Ugh. Thy deed consumed them all, Scotia. The pure Norns also suffered greatly. Why? What possessed you to do that? I can't believe this. The heroes mentioned that the Dringers are granted wondrous powers to protect and keep order throughout Legrand. Inheriting the blood of the hero has allowed them to possess both the great strength of dragons and the minds like those of humans. That's why I asked for their help. They were the only ones who could end the interminable war. Oh my gosh, is it Arya? Is it Arya? Oh, dang it, we don't know yet. Okay. I want it so badly that Arya is her daughter. I really want that. Yet none of them has mastered their own powers. They can only use one of their abilities at a time. They have forgotten their own origins and all that the heroes had taught them. Thou shouldst have known better, Scotia. Clearly such power can become destructive if left unchecked. Such might can bring naught but destruction. Okay, now she has her bitch face back on. Sorry, that's not a good word. But she has that the haughty face. The haughty look. They wert too naive if thou... Thou wert too naive if thou thoughtest, my gosh, that strong bond could be built on such a shallow foundation. Again, you needed more foreplay. You were right on that. I will agree to that, ex-sister. You know nothing of our foundation, Lucia. You dare not speak to me of it again. Ooh. I can't believe what you have done. I know, Arya. That's probably why Lur has chosen me, condemned me to live with the aftermath of my sin in all this time. You're always lecturing us about salvation, but it turns out you're responsible for a massacre yourself. You have really set a whole new level of cruelty. Don't know what else can top that. She's my daughter. I wanted to end the war, to end all killing in Legrand, but now this is the good that fate has led me to you and Lazarus. I'm beginning to doubt this journey in its noble cause. No, you can distrust me, but you can't lose faith, Arya. Please, you can't just ignore Lur's plan. Please don't say anything more about it. I don't want to think about that right now. I can't do this with a lack of water. Oh my gosh, don't make me speak as Azam. Lur works in mysterious ways. In fact, Lur's methods are probably beyond anything we could ever comprehend. Oh wow, she's actually speaking nice to him. Okay, I need to get water. Hold on. Actually, this would be a time for me to use the restroom too, so I'll be right back. And honestly, there is no music for like the last half an hour after the cutscene. Jesus. Or Lur. Wow! What the... Okay. No, I just... Okay. Excuse me. Okay, necklace. I know I put you there, but get out of there. You know, ow, my back! My back, my achy, breaky back. Okay. What's funny is I always said that growing up for some reason after, basically it's referencing, you know, my achy, breaky heart or whatever the actual name of the song is. But, yeah. Actually, I said, as you might know, naturally, I don't know if I don't remember what I just said because I'm tired. Okay, I really need this scene to end. Okay. Speak forth, Araman. What hast thou in thy mind? I'm not going to blame Lady Scotia. What happened was hardly her fault alone. Oh, Araman, one knows not whether thou playest at subtlety or art simply ignorant. Wow, what a... I already said it twice to her. Actually, no, I said multiple times to Scotia just because of implying Eris killing her. But, Lucia, please. In the past, I have also killed many people without knowing their true goals or purposes. Right and wrong, good and evil. These are not for us to judge. They are up to Lur to decide. Okay, are you trying to blame... Is this prior to being a champion in the arena? I assume that's where I'm going. But are you also trying to blame or trying to stay blameless of your guilt? I don't know. That statement seems kind of strange to me. Besides thine own dark history, I can see that thou and Scotia seem to share another thing in common. Both of you love making excuses. I mean, that's kind of what it sounds. Surely everyone has sinned to some degree, but everyone also has a chance for redemption as long as they are still breathing. Okay, this actually is, in a way, understandable if you're going based on religions. Well, certain religions. Certain parts of certain religions. Certain religions are confusing because they have multiple factions, let's just say. In the most obvious too, Lur has ever given us to pursue our redemption wait, what? Sorry. Lur has ever given us to pursue our redemption is time. Okay, I need to not read that in a voice that can hurt my throat or vocal cords. Lur has ever given us to pursue our redemption is time. Sorry, I thought that said 2 exclamation mark, not tool. I misread that. And the most obvious tool Lur has ever given us to pursue our redemption is time. Now that makes sense to me. Thou art not the one to say which acts can and cannot be redeemed, Araman. Well, he said that would be Lur. Weren't you paying attention, Lucia? That's true. I'm definitely not in a position to speak of such matters. Or in a way, I don't know. I don't know. Neither can I say whether what Lady Scotia did was right or wrong. Instead, I was merely explaining my view about what was done at that time, for good or for ill. And I firmly believe that true redemption is to see our guilt as a compass that leads to a better self. Well said, but thou art about to see what will be left of her after she enters the judgment of the Roshua tree. You say it's only her that's being judged, but wouldn't all of us be judged? Kind of confused here. Scotia, this may be thy chance to find the redemption thou seekest. The Roshua tree's judgment may be harsh, but perhaps it will grant thee mercy. It is one of the reasons why I came back here. Well, the time is nigh. Jesus, took long enough. Sorry. Your Excellency, preparations are complete. Thank you, Ursoff. Thou mayest leave now. Thou. I did say thou, okay. I will not be far if your Excellency requires anything. Fatebound, I may dislike the fact that you are entering the tree, polluting it with yourselves. But you have fulfilled the requirements and may begin your trial. I shall not break mine own word without cause. Glares at Scotia. No, no. You may find the trial. Wow. You may find the trial harsh, but its fairness is undeniable. For the tree will read all of you like a book. I have amnesia. Does that count? Okay. So if any of you are likely to find such revelation distressing, I suggest not entering. We await your command, Miss Arya. Arya, you can trust me. You can trust me. You can turn away. Can this scene end? Seriously. I can't. my speaking right now. Ugh. Arya, you can again, I want to say turn away and ignore the me there. Arya, you can turn me away at any time, but please don't deny that you need the armament. Legrand needs you to have it. Thou hast proven thy incompetence, Scotia. What dost thou expect from those in thy charge? They have fulfilled the requirements. You shouldn't doubt them, Lucia. Arya, look, I'm about to face the consequences of my actions, and I might not survive the judgment. But no matter what happens, you must continue the journey. No, I need another strong warrior. Don't you dare leave. There's no one else to replace you. Who are you going to say, Kale? Look at his strength level. Ugh. And my gosh, no music is really annoying. You just don't know how hard it is for me to keep my faith in this journey, in the Fatebound. We've come this far. It'll all be in vain if we just walk away now, won't it? We need to be validated as the true Fatebound, and Lady Scotia needs to find her redemption. Then so be it. I'm finally getting a backbone. Okay. Lady Scotia... It's true. Lady Scotia, you told me to be prepared for the truth about each of one of us as we approach the Roshua tree. This isn't how I expected this to happen. Everything has become so complicated now, but I don't think we should keep dwelling on this. What do you mean? You don't know anything because you have amnesia, so hopefully the tree will branch smack and give you some knowledge about who the F we actually are. Wow, I didn't expect that out of you, Finn. You really are good at surprising people. You know that? No, I'm not doing this for you. I don't even know if this is all real, but doesn't look like we have much choice, do we? Why are you always so eager to get into the heat of the action, Finn? Finn, wait. I just don't know what we're getting ourselves into. If we fail, Legrand is doomed. What else are we going to do? Legrand can't protect itself. And the situation out there, and it has bothered me that they both have red eyes. Okay, sorry. That just came out of nowhere. I apologize. But the entire time of playing this, I'm like, why do they both have red eyes? Why do they seriously have red eyes? I mean, what? I mean, I know you can have whatever eye color and hair color. But I mean, seriously, red eyes is not a normal eye color, no matter what game mechanic we're playing. And actually, the one who would have red eyes would technically be Arya if she actually has white hair. So it makes you question who Finn is. But anyway, I guess we don't know yet. So I just realized I didn't put my rings back on. Let's see. And the situation out there is already getting worse as we waste time here bickering. Wow, Finn, you're getting... What's with your backbone? It's like increasing tenfold. Of course, I can't see. The one true ring. I need to put it in the flames of Mordor. I swear. I need to reforge it. I can't see the markings. Okay, there we go. To put it on properly. Oh, Finny. Well said indeed, but this really makes my head hurt. This really makes my head hurt. Okay, that hurts. Kale, shut up. There are always choices, but we won't reach our destination if we just stand still. Well, Eris has decided not to be pissed off with Scotia anymore. That was short-lived. Anyway, by saying things like that, you're just forcing us into a bad choice, Eris. The clock is ticking. It is time for a decision. All right. We're going in. Great. Time to jump in blind. Jeez. Seems everything is decided now. Oh, sorry. I just spoke like Kale in a female voice. Okay. Seems everything is decided now. Meet me at the tree whenever you are ready. Okay, you say that, but then apparently we can also still do side quests. Okay, that is confusing. You just said clock is ticking. The clock is ticking, which does not seem like a Ausis Murian phrase. But yeah, anyway. Okay, let's go. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. Say it for a second. Oh my gosh, now we get music. I swear to goodness, game. Okay, I'm going to end it here because I'm tired, as you clearly saw during this. Lot of text to read. Finish the trial of the Roshra tree to obtain the Gaia Sao. You mean start the trial? Let's change that. We haven't even started it. I mean, I guess purifying ourselves was the start, but who thinks we're gonna have to kill a tree? Who thinks we're gonna kill a tree, ant? No, okay, anyway. Yeah, that. Oh my gosh, that has been the biggest lore dump yet. Okay, well, it was good. I mean, if I was playing this alone, that would have been really good because I wouldn't be speaking this out loud. And I don't have to. I mean, I could just be pausing for a while and clicking, and you can re-look later, because obviously no one's here right now, so you can watch it later. I mean, it's on YouTube, so... But, you know. I'm reading it for the blind fans out there. I don't know. But yeah, no, seriously though, that, again, I really wish there was a way to follow the information other than save from going online. If that's even well structured out on a fan wiki. Because seriously, yeah, there's not, like, I've been to the website for this company and it's not a lot. It's not a lot. And I'm just like, why? I mean, they could post a lot more if they wanted to. I mean, technically. Yeah, games don't have instruction mails, basically, anymore for the most part. But, I mean, there's exceptions. But, yeah, I wish there was more lore that I could fall back onto. Chronological order, whatever. But anyway, I just realized this is chapter 5. When did the chapters... Wait. I didn't even know we were in chapters. Had I not noticed this entire time? I don't know, and now I'm worried. I did save, right? Oh gosh. Yeah, I did. Well, we're gonna do another save just in case. Because I don't remember. I did. Okay, that's a 3630. Alright. Okay, sorry everyone. Alright, wait, that's at 3630. What was the other 3524? Dear Lord. It basically was an hour since the last time we saved. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Okay, anywho. Yes, so I thank you all for watching, following along. It is an interesting story. It is an interesting story. It's just me fumbling with pronunciation is always great. I guess that's great for anyone who records and streams and whatever. I just suck. And multitasking sucks on me too. I can't do a lot. I'm a horribly built human. If I was only built to perfection, if I were a robot, anyway. Well, Android. I don't want to be a robot. Well, Android sound. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm not going into this discussion right now with myself because I'm too tired to think the difference between them, and we're not going to think about it. Anywho, no, Dark, stop being weird. I thank you all for watching. This has been HektontheMage on BSN or DarkElf85 on YouTube, and this has been, once again, Legrand Legacy, Tale of the Fatebounds. Take care, everyone. Be safe. I probably shouldn't even be going out tomorrow, but I probably will if I'm awake. But yeah, because I can't do work in my apartment. Like I said, to be real, I've got computers and video games. I mean, you think I can focus on actually working? Seriously, no. That's what going out to a coffee shop is for me. Alright, but yeah, so stay safe out there, everyone. See you next time. Which would be not for this game, it would be for Spirit Hunters NG. Which hopefully I'll remember how to save. Anywho, take care. Goodbye.